That guy with the scar on his face is Mr. Ogre. He was arguing with Jess Rayburn, the lady who was murdered.
They were arguing, huh? He might have had some motive which would make him want to kill the victim.
Speaking of which, there's something I'd really like to confirm. I'll go by myself, so just wait right here. Hey, mister, have you seen my friend? She's a girl with brown hair.
Who cares? Get lost.
I lost track of her about 30 minutes ago. Were you here around that time?
You just don't give up, do you? Beat it!
Well, okay then. I'm so sorry. Bye-bye.
You got a pretty rough welcome, huh?
Yeah. But I still learned something from it. Based on the mark left when the victim was strangled, the murderer was likely right-handed, but Mr. Ogre is a lefty.
Really? Are you sure? Couldn't he use less pressure with his left hand on purpose to hide the fact that he was left-handed? Killer or not, that guy's as shady as they come. What's going on? Isn't that Linda from Mirage? Why is she out here by herself? What's she looking to do?
Oh, Linda.
What's the matter?
Linda. What for?
Emily, how could you? Even though you know that I like Keith, you and he...
It's not what it looks like, Linda.
We were just practicing for the illusion.
That's just an excuse! Keith just wanted to be alone with you. It's always like this! Everyone that I like, they just...
Linda...
Everything I want, you just steal it away from me! And playing the part of the mermaid princess in the underwater illusion! I just wanted to do that so badly!
Fine then. You want to try it? If you want to do it, then just do it.
I can't do it. You know that.
Oh, sorry. That was really mean. But there's something I want you to know, okay? Keith and we weren't trying to...
Emily, I really hate you! You can just die for all I care, Emily!
Good evening.
You're the kid from before, right?
Yeah, we were just talking a few minutes ago.
Oh, I guess I should introduce myself. I'm Harley Hartwell, high school detective of the West.
You two weren't just watching us, were you?
Just by accident.
We weren't trying at all to exclude Linda, but she mixed things up and said some crazy things.
She said she hated you, but I bet she didn't mean it.
Thanks. You're one nice kid, aren't you?
The truth is, I also got in a fight with my friend.
Your friend, huh? You mean that little girl who acts all grown up?
Yeah, and we got separated. Her name's Anita. Have you seen her?
Oh, no. We've been here the whole time.
Right here the whole time? Just the two of you?
Yes.
Oh, well, if you see my friend, can you tell her I'm looking for her?
Sure will.
I hope you patch things up soon, kid.
Same for you and your sister. It's Mr. Chase, owner of the Mirapolis, and his secretary, Ms. Wexham.
You were saying before that the owner went to check the crime scene of the murder with Detective Moore, right?
Yeah, and at that time he pretended he didn't know the lady who was killed when he obviously did. And also, there's a rumor going around that Ms. Wexham is Mr. Chase's lover.
Huh. Sounds interesting. Let's chat them up a little.
Good evening.
Oh, Conan. What are you doing out here at this hour?
Detective Moore asked me to come over here and ask you something. Mr. Chase, where were you around 7:30 tonight, and what were you doing then?
Oh, you're checking my alibi, is that it? Well, I already told Detective Moore himself a little while ago.
I guess you must have forgotten. So could you tell us again?
From 7 to 8 p.m., I was with Miss Wexham, my secretary. We were meeting together in my office.
Mr. Chase didn't take a single step outside of the office. I was with him and can vouch for his whereabouts.
Clearly a lie. Tonight at around 7:30, Mr. Chase was right here meeting that scar-faced Mr. Ogre. Did these two coordinate their stories?
So, is there anything else you need to ask?
He wears his watch on his left hand. So does that mean Mr. Chase is right-handed?
Well, if you'll excuse us, we have some guests we need to attend to.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Conan, did you spot anyone suspicious?
Suspicious?
The thing is, now, I need you to take on a really difficult case. Someone's taken my maid outfit.
Your maid outfit? Someone's taken it?
I've named it The Case of the Stolen Maid Outfit. Now, CJ, the maid detective, is on an investigation.
A maid detective, huh?
By the way, you're Harley Hartwell, the high school detective of the West, aren't you?
Yeah, but...
Wow! Meeting you, Harley, makes me feel so overwhelmed.
What's going on? I'm kind of confused.
Oh, what am I saying? There's no time to lose. I have to hurry and find the culprit. Conan, Harley, See you later!
Good luck then. Al Watson, ex-stand-up comedian who likes bad jokes. Employee treated badly by Mr. Chase, so likely resentful.
He's got something against Chase, does he?
Mister, I have something I'd like to ask you.
Huh? What is it? If it's about bad jokes, I've got a ton of them.
Oh, no, it's not that. Tonight from 7:30 to 8, where were you and what were you doing?
Tonight from 7:30 to 8. At that time... yeah. Utako asked me to bring something to drink up to her room.
Something to drink?
And at that time, she was working on a speech. So I gave her a few pointers on how to make her speech more interesting.
Tips on making the speech more interesting?
Well, mostly silly puns, you know. Would you like to hear some of them? I've got some time.
Oh, it's okay, really. So then, about how long did you chat with Utako?
Oh, I don't know, maybe about 20 minutes. But why are you asking me anyway?
I'm just playing make-believe detective with my friend, that's all.
Make-believe detective? Oh, right. Checking my alibi, huh? So, will the alibi I have stick? Or will it come unglued? Waka waka! Thanks for the applesauce!
That was painful.
This here's the owner's royal suite. I wonder if Utako is around.
Who is it?
It's Harley Hartwell, the high school detective.
Oh, high school detective.
Oh, and Conan too. Why are you here at this hour?
This is Harley Hartwell, the high school detective of the West.
Oh, where are my manners? Please come in.
Oh, excuse me.
You want to ask me something?
Yes. Tonight from 7:30 to 8, where were you and what were you doing?
Tonight between 7:30 and 8. Oh, I was here writing my speech.
You were alone the whole time?
Yes. Oh, that's right. I was thirsty, so I had Al bring me up something to drink. Then I received some advice from him on my speech.
What kind of advice?
Well, like tips on how to make my speech more interesting. But actually, he just taught me some good jokes. Though, why are you asking me a question like that?
I'm learning the basics of detective work from Harley.
Yeah, and now we're going over some practical training on how to investigate alibis.
Oh, well, it's great that you're learning something. But you came all the way here to the Mirapolis, so I hope you really enjoy all the games and attractions, too.
Oh, okay.
You know, an attraction called the Labyrinth of Ice is opening tomorrow. Be sure to enjoy it with your friends.
Yes, we will. Thank you.
I'm getting a fax from Mr. Otaki.
Must be the copy of that newspaper from 12 years ago.
Good. Is the cutout that was placed at the crime scene written on it?
There are 3 articles. Stalker murder, car drives off cliff, and family dies in late-night fire.
3 articles, huh? Well, based on the information we have now, there's no way to tell which of these is connected to the murder. We just need to find out a little more.
Harley? You there?
Oh, hey, Katrina.
Conan, have you seen George and the rest of the gang?
No, I haven't, but what's going on?
Those kids decided to sneak out of their rooms.
Really?
Oh, great!
Oh, Dad!
Rachel, what are you doing out here? Aren't you supposed to be watching those kids?
Well,
What? You mean they disappeared?
I woke up in the morning and checked their beds, but they weren't there.
That's what I was saying. If you bring those kids with you, they're bound to cause trouble.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Well, let's find them as soon as we can.
All right, we'll split up into 2 groups. I'll take Rachel, and the rest of you go with this kid with a tan. Let's search these buildings high and low.
I'll stay in the room. George and company might just come back here.
Good idea.
Oh, it's Conan and Harley.
Look who it is. The maid detective from yesterday. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm an employee here, so I'm working now.
So, have you solved the case of the stolen maid outfit?
No, not yet. It might even remain unsolved. No, I shouldn't say that. It's not true. CJ, the maid detective, doesn't know the meaning of unsolved. I can do it!
By the way, I'm looking for my friends.
Your friends? You mean those little detectives?
Yes, have you seen them anywhere?
A little while ago, they entered the Labyrinth of Ice.
The Labyrinth of Ice?
It's an attraction that just opened today. You advance through a maze of ice while trying to get past various obstacles. It should take them a considerable amount of time to reach the end. I bet they're still in it.
Would it happen to be this?
That's correct. Welcome to the Labyrinth of Ice.
Oh. I think we should split up and try to find them.
All right, Jimmy. You go first, and I'll start up a little later.
Okay, see you later.
Hey!
Oh, no!
That was George and Mitch screaming just now.
Conan!
It's terrible, Conan.
What's going on?
A man just collapsed in front of us all of a sudden.
A man?
Yeah, that scary man with the scar on his face.
The man with the scar on his face. Jim Ogre.
Where is he?
Over here!
What happened?
We ran here after hearing the children and found this man lying on the floor.
Hey, are you okay?
Are you all right? Please hang in there.
Wait, you shouldn't move him the wrong way. Let me handle this. Everyone get back, please. It looks like he's dead.
What?
The smell of almonds. That could only mean cyanide poisoning.
He was poisoned to death with cyanide. Most likely the poison was put into the throat spray he was carrying.
Keith Kozlov. Just who is this guy?
There was poison in the bottle? So this man was murdered?
It looks that way. I think we should call the police.
Jack.
Miss Wexham, seal off the entrance.
Yes, sir.
After that, contact Detective Moore.
Right away, sir.
That person? It can't be.
Emily, are you feeling okay?
Oh, yes, I'm fine.
All right. But if you don't feel well, please be sure to let me know.
Okay. Thank you.
The victim was Jim Ogre, that's for sure. Looking at how red his complexion is, the cause of death was most definitely cyanide poisoning. Cyanide's distinct almond-like odor can also be smelled coming from the throat spray bottle. It certainly looks like the poison was placed into the bottle. There's something in his pocket.
It's a...
What's up, Jimmy?
Harley, where have you been?
Sorry, I was just looking into something. But enough about that. Things have really gotten bad here, huh?
Mr. Ogre was murdered.
Yeah, I already gave the body a good look over.
Detective Moore!
You again. Well, where's the victim's body?
Over here!
The cause of death was cyanide poisoning. The poison was put into the throat spray the victim was holding.
That means it was murder. I had a bad feeling something like this would happen. Rats.
I found this in the dead man's pocket.
What? You little punk, once again you searched the body.
Read it if you wanna.
Give it to me. Let's see. To the Lord of the Castle of Illusion, repent for your past crimes or blood will continue to rain on this party. The Lord of the Castle of Illusion?
Illusion means mirage. Then the Lord of the Castle means...
I see. So, Mr. Chase, this message is addressed to you.
What?
Party refers to this event, which is now being held at the Mirapolis. Mr. Chase, this means that unless you repent for crimes you committed in the past, blood will continue to rain. So murders will continue to take place.
No. No way.
Mr. Chase, just what are your past crimes?
I don't know. Nothing at all comes to mind.
If you don't remember, it's also possible that the killer might resent you without having good reason to. Does anyone like that ring a bell?
Well, in expanding my company to this size, I've been aggressive with people on several occasions. I'm sure there's a whole crowd of people who have something against me. Even if you asked me to pick someone from among this group, I wouldn't know.
You're saying the message means nothing? From this point, there'll be a third and a fourth. The victims will keep coming.
A third? And a fourth? There's been another victim?
One other body has been found. Inside the gym, which was locked.
What? Jack, did you know about this?
I'm sorry, Taco. I just didn't want to worry you unnecessarily.
Oh my goodness.
So anyway, the police haven't come yet?
Well, yes, I've asked for them to be contacted.
Well, then, maybe you should evacuate your guests off of the island. The murderer may be looking to kill people here in the Mirapolis indiscriminately.
I understand. Then we'll have our guests leave the island.